All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday Follies, coffee and crap style. Here we go. John from Pro Craps here at Casino Gaming TV. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I've got my microphone in a different spot this morning. Good morning. Dr. S is first up in the chute here. There's got to be, I don't know, prize someday for being first. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but something. Lot of good faces here this morning, right? Dr. S is here. Midmo Yo is here. Good morning. SJ is here. Look at who else is here. Midmo Yo, California Craps Club is here. Wow, Dice Degen is here. Who else do we have? Mid-Atlantic Craps is here. Hoppin Mad. Boy, Jeff, this is kind of a thing, man. This Hoppin Mad I'm doing today is actually a thing because you hopped the other night. We did Friday Night Craps. Waylon's been doing a hop strategy. Actually, Waylon wrote me yesterday and asked me to kind of do something for him. Today's going to be kind of about that. I'm going to work on a Waylon thing. Hopefully, Waylon's here to watch and throw some feedback at me, but he's been doing this weird hopping thing, this progression ladder that he's doing with it. So I'm going to give it a try this morning. I thought we would just go crazy and have some fun with it. Vince, blessings and shout out to Dylan. I have a note here on our announcement screen. Dylan's going to have his procedure today. He may already be in there. I'm not sure, but just, prayers together for Dylan. He's getting a stent put in. It's a common procedure, but hopefully it helps. He's pretty blocked, so hopefully that clears him up, and I think he'll be so much better at the end when he's done. He's in a weird spot right now with only one half being done, so I think when it's all said and done, he's gonna be awesome. So good luck to Dylan today. Hopefully we'll hear from him later on. And as a result of that, obviously there's no Craps Chat this weekend because he'll be recovering. No Craps Chat next weekend because of Mother's Day, so Jeff's gonna push it out an extra week. The other big announcement here is Ken, my good friend Ken from Ken Knows Gambling, hit the 1,000 subscriber mark yesterday, finally. He was hovering at like 950 to 970 for like a long time. And so he finally, crossed the mountain there, which is great. So yeah, welcome to the club, Ken. That's awesome to have you here. And there's a lot of new guys coming. I keep seeing, JR is going to have a channel starting. Buckeye Slim has got his channel starting. Obviously, Midmo Yo is just getting going. There's other guys that I've been talking to in chat, our friends here in chat, that are starting channels too. So you can expect probably another 4 or 5 new Craps channels coming up in the next month or so, which is exciting. So get some more voices out there, which is always better. So there we go. All right, Waylon, you're here, man. Good to see you. Good morning, buddy, and good morning to Dan as well. Dan's been all in with me on my YOLO. I'm missing the YOLO. We'll do something next week to get started with that, but a new series going in there. So, all right, let's do this Hoppin Mad thing. I want to get right into it today if we can. So Hoppin Mad is going to be this. Waylon's working on a hop strategy, and he wrote me last night, hey, can you help me out with the math on this one? Which is hopping the 6 and 8, the 7, and the horn, all of them, right? So here's what I've come up with, Waylon. I'll show you on the table how this is going to work. We're going to do, I'm going to start at the $10 level. I think that's where we need to start. $10, hop in the easy 6 and 8, $10 hop in the 7s, $10 on the 11, $20 on any craps. So the any craps to 11 ratio is a 2-to-1 there. That puts $100 on the felt to win 60, right? There's 20 ways to win. If you look at all the combinations, there's 8 ways to win on the hopping 6 and 8s. There's 6 ways to win on the 7s. There's 2 11s, 2 2s, 1 12, or 2 11s, 2 3s, 1 12, 1 2. That's 20 combinations of dice that win for you versus 16 that lose. So this is that case where you're essentially flipping a coin because you're hopping. Every roll of the dice is going to be a new decision. So it's like flipping a coin. Here you've got a coin that's weighted for you, right? You have a 20 to 16 advantage to win. 5 to 4 advantage, if you look at it that way, to win on every flip of the coin, which is great. You're going to win less than you bet. You're going to bet 100, you're going to win 60. So it's like laying the 5 and 9-ish in that level of payout. But it's going to be quick, and we're going to ladder up. So for every $100 you bet, you win 60. Think of it that way. I'm going to show you at the table here how that works and why I chose to bet it the way that I did. I think this is going to be easier to pay, easier to play, and especially when we're laddering up, laddering down, it's going to make some more sense. Now, what I'm going to do here is in the options section, of course, I have my options. If I win early, if we don't go down in flames early, we're going to grab the hard ways right away. That first win I get is going to the hard ways. because that's going to give me 4 new ways to win. That'll bring me to 24 ways to win versus 12 ways to lose. And the hard ways are multiple, they're multiple roll bets, so I can leave them out there for a little bit. If we win again quickly, and again, it's going to be wins in quick succession, I'm going to go and spread to the 4 and 10 and grab the 4 and 10, which is the easiest essentially. So that'll give me everything but the 5 and 9. And again, those are not one roll bets, so they can stay there and they can kind of build some steam as they go. I don't know if that's going to be a good option for us or not, but Waylon asked how we can get him in there. I think you get him in there with your wins and you place them versus hopping them. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to ladder up $10 at a time. So to me, every loss, another $100 goes out, another $100 goes out. So we're going to go from 100 to 200 to 300, 400, and so on. So those bets are going to get really big, really fast. There is a point of diminishing returns on this thing. So I've done some math on this, and after about the 6th hit, you're in the red on a win, right? So you can't go more than 6 without winning something before you're super negative, and then you got to work your way back anyway. So I think we're going to be okay. Let's give it a shot. Again, it's Friday, having fun. Let's just look at the table. We'll look at some of the math, and I'm going to introduce you to a new thing today. I actually wrote a new, I can't show it to you here, but I wrote a new KPI tracker, or new roll logger. I actually got a couple of apps to show you later on today. I've got the roll tracker to show you, which we're going to run here. The roll tracker is actually on screen. You just can't see it right now. And I might have to adjust it a little bit where it's showing, but the roll tracker is going to give us hopefully a live sense of what I'm doing. I think I've got the speed thing figured out. So let's go ahead and give it a shot here, if we can, and make it work. So the way the bets are going to work is this. I'm going to get out here and show you. You're going to be at $10 level to start, right? So hopping the easy 6s and the easy 8s. Okay, so there's 10, 20, 30, $40 out there to cover those bets. You got 10, 20, $30 out here to cover the 7s. So it's going to be $70 out there on the felt to cover those. And then you have, I'll show you both ways to do the horn. I have $30 in the horn. And the way that you could do this is with a straight horn bet, where you've got $10 each on the 3 and the 11, $5 each on the 2 and the 12. Now, why is everything at this level? I wanted every bet to pay the same. Every bet pays $30, 30 to 1. All these bets do. 30 to 1 for here, 30 to 1 down here with these $10 bets at the bottom. So what I want was a $30 win on every single bet. That's the basis of the math for me. Now in the horn, these pay weird. So let's go through what would happen on this kind of horn bet where I've got $2 or 2 units on the 3 and the 11. What would happen here is these would each pay $15. So it's $150 coming out. So we're going to go with $100. Let's do it like this. We'll do 125 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 150 for any one of these that gets paid. Okay, if it's the 2 that gets paid 150, okay, you would lose $20. You'd replace the $20, okay, and you're going to be up 130. Decent. If it was instead of that, if it was the 2 or the 12 that wins, right? You'd lose $25. You win your 150. You got to replace like that, and you're winning the straight 125, right? So that's kind of how the horn would work. If we do it with the C and the E, it's a little bit different. What I would do over here is bet 10 on the 11 and 20 on the any craps. And the way that ends up paying you is this. Let's say it's an 11. Again, it pays 150, the same thing. 125, 150 minus your 20 that you replace this loss with. You put that right back in there, and you're at 105. The same thing. It's a 130 win. No different. If it's the any craps that wins, again, there's $20 on a bet that pays 7 to 1. Okay, so that's 140 coming out the door. So there's 100, 25, 140. You're going to lose that one. You're going to put it back, and you're at the same thing. It's 130. So all these bets pay 130. Essentially, your net is 130 on those horn bets, no matter what happens. it's easier in gameplay to just do 20 on the C, 10 on the E, instead of messing with the horn all day long. So for that reason, when I do this strategy, we're gonna bet the C and the E just to keep the movement of chips easier. The call outs are easier. The payments are gonna be essentially the same. Now, I'm gonna need my calculator when we get through this thing, because as we ladder things up, you're gonna find that we have a lot of math to do. Let's take the other ones as an example. Let's take any other bet, this one aside, okay? Any of the $10 bets, they're all the same. They all pay 30 to 1, right? And there's 10 bucks, so they're all gonna pay the same, 300, okay? So think of it, 10 times, no, I'm sorry, 150, what am I doing? 150. 120, I'll pay it in nickels like this, 125. So 125, 150 for any one of the bets that pays, they all pay the same 150. In any case, you lose them all. Right, and to replace them all, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take this black, we're gonna get nickels for it. Again, this is a lot of work, this strategy to do this. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but you'll see what's gonna happen here in the end. So we're gonna get 150. I can actually just do this with a quarter. So 100 in reds and 50 in greens for any one of the hop bets that pays. So what happens is you're gonna replace the ones you lost for 10 bucks each. I'm gonna do a straight replacement. We'll do 10, 10, and 10 for the 3 sevens, right? We'll do 10 for the E, and we'll do 20 for the C, and you're left with $60. No matter what happens out here, any one of the hop bets, you win it, you replace everything you lost, your net is 60 bucks. No matter what happens, if it's the C that wins, it's the exact same thing. What would happen here is you lose everything else. I'll put them all to the side here, but lose them all. Okay, you're gonna win for this one here, 140. So I'll do, let's see, we'll do 5, 10. There's 140. There's 100, there's 40 for this bet here. And again, you replace everything you lost. 10, 10, 10, 10. Oops, there's 15, 10, 10, 10. And what you've got left is, that's a quarter, 60 bucks. So no matter what happens here, if it's this one that wins, or this one that wins, or this, whatever it is, you're gonna win 60 bucks as a net win once you take your winnings and replace everything. So per level, you're guaranteed 60 bucks on a win and 100 bucks on a flat loss. So that's why the numbers are the way they are. And after every loss, we're gonna go up to 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. We're gonna go up by 10 bucks every time. So every time I lose, it's an extra black chip. And next time I lose, it's 3 black chips, and so forth. That's how we're gonna work this thing. So we're gonna ladder it up. We're gonna ladder down as we get our wins. So with that said, let's get going. Let's roll it out and see how it works. Hopefully that all made sense. The C and the E thing is definitely a weird thing. When you're looking for the horn versus this, it's within a couple of bucks. It's the exact same thing. It doesn't really matter. So what we're gonna do here is this. I'm gonna give me a minute here to get myself set up. I'm gonna move my tracking thing over to my table so I can see it. Hopefully I can get the roll tracker to work fast and in real time. You'll see it here at the bottom of the screen as I roll. So we're just gonna hop the world. Now what I've got in my bank here is 2,500 bucks. I'm using white chips today instead of the lammers to separate because they're all black chips. I have 2,500 in purples, 2,500 in blacks. I'm taking my first black chip out to cover the spread that's on the table right now. And here we go. First roll is gonna be, it'll be slow go for the first roll while I get the roll tracker set up. And then we should be able to kind of run through this thing pretty quick. Here we go. I'm not gonna set, I'm just gonna toss randomly. And we don't care about the puck at all. I'm not gonna track the puck today. I'm just gonna take it away. It's just gonna be a distraction as we go. We don't care about it. We're just flipping a coin here and seeing what happens. Okay, our first roll is gonna be a 4 and a 1. That's a 5. Let me go and log that in real quick and see that we're okay with the roll tracker here. It's a 4-1. There's a 5. So you should see the roll tracker show up there. And now I think I'm going to be where I can enter them in. All right, so if 5 happens and we lose everything, okay? What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to drop $200 out there for our next roll, and I'm going to double everything up. So instead of taking all the money away, I guess I can just take it all away. It's just maybe for visuals, it's better to do that. We'll take it all away and we'll double it up. There's our next bet, $200. And that's gonna look like, again, 20, 20, 20, 20. I'm gonna be slow doing this, but it is what it is. There's gonna be 20, 20, and 20. So the Hoppin Reds are gonna be 20 each. We're gonna do 20 on the 11. And we're gonna do 40 on the C and E. Okay, and that's your level 2 bet is 20s everywhere and 40 over here. And I will actually spread that out, and I'll spread the 6 out for you so you can see what the levels are. That might make it a little more obvious what I'm doing at each bet level. Here we go, the next dice roll is coming out. Sorry if I'm going slow, but I wanna make sure we explain all of it. There's another 4, 1, 5. So again, your danger numbers here are the 4, 5, 9, and 10, okay? So we got it again. We got B the second time, so let's go ahead and get all this out of here. Again, I'm gonna be a little slow, but I want you to see the money going away. Now we're at level 3, and I'm actually gonna mark here, level 1, 2, level 3, so I don't forget where we are. And that was another 4, 1, 5, by the way. 4 and a 1, 5. Roll tracker's working quick, which is good. So, all right, so our next 300's gotta come out. 1, 2, $300 coming out. Level 3 looks like 30 on each of these. 30 on each of the hopping 7s. Looks like 30 on the 11. And it looks like 20, 40, 60 on the any craps. So $60 any craps, $30 and everything else. That's gonna be our level. Let's get it. That's gonna be a 5, 3, 8, easy 8. All right, so we got the easy 8. So here's what's gonna happen. The easy 8 is gonna pay. So we have to do the math here, right? So we're gonna lose everything else on the table. Let's get all the other bets out of here, okay? Every other bet goes bye-bye, except for the easy 8 bet. Like so. Now the easy 8 at $30. Okay, so what does 30 times 15 pay? It's 150 times 3, it's 450, right? Is that right? 3 times 15 is 45. Add a 0, it's 450. So there's $450 coming back to me, okay? Because we were here, we're now gonna back up to level 2. So this goes away, and now we're gonna go level 2 across the board. So we have to go ahead and reset everything. I'm gonna get my rack set first. We'll see where we are. I want you to see kind of where we landed after that hit, first of all. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of 500 and 3 right there. And I'm a little bit down. I'm just a little bit upside down right now. About, this should be 500, there's 300 there, right? So I'm, whatever, $125 down, but we go to level 2. So I'm gonna drop $200 out here. We're gonna ladder ourselves back down and try and win a second one here. So $200 at level 2. Again, that's gonna be 20, 20, 20, 20. I should have these like preset over here to make it easier for me. 20 there. And 20, 40, 60 over here. Oops, 50, 60 there. All right, so here we are. There's our level 2 bets. Okay, we're 3 to 1 over here. I'm sorry, we're 2 to 1 over here, so it's 20. That should be 40. Right? Yeah, it should be 40, not 60. 20. Sorry, my mistake. 40. All right, here we go. Take the $200 back to the bank. Boom. There's a 7, a 5 and a 2 is a 7. So again, we're going to lose everything but one of those 7s. Let's take it all away. Okay. And again, a $20 15-to-1 bet pays 300. Okay, so there's 300 bucks for that bet. Everything else is a loser for us. So I'm going to put the 300 bucks again back in my rack. Let's see where we are. I can take all this back to the rack if I want to. So 300 bucks. I'm still down. I'm going to go back down to level 1. I'm still down a little bit, right? I'm down about 100 bucks. Actually, I'm even. There's 400 there. There's 75. There's 100. So I'm exactly in my rack right now, even Steven. Okay. Let's go back out again for another 100 bucks. I can actually take this here, go out for 100 bucks with that. Again, I'm at level 1, which is $10 per spot. Let's get that changed in for these. 2, 1, 2, 3. And again, it's $10 here, and it's $20 there. And we're at level 1. Again, this ratio here, I'm sorry, 10 here and 20 there. It's 2-to-1 over here. Got me? Here we go, level 1. Here's a hard 10. It's a big fat loser. So we go all the way down. And again, I said earlier, what you can do when you get a quick win is grab the hard ways that covers you for the 1. Right, for at least one of those combinations. So we're not going to do it yet. We just want to run the regular ladder and leave the 4 and 10 out of it for now. All right, 200 bucks coming in. And again, we're going to go to the double level. So it's 20, 20, 20, 20. 20 on the 11. And 40 on the C and the E. And the anti-craps. All right. There we go. I didn't log that last couple of rolls, did I? I see. This is the thing with the roll tracker. I gotta get better at using it. I'm not used to getting it. So we had the 5, the 5. We had the 5, 3, 8. Then we had the 7, the 5, 2, 7. And then we had the 5, 5, 10. And now we just got a hard 4, a 2, 2, hard 4. So again, we're going to lose here again. And to level 3 we go. Again, just keep note of where we are. Level 3 is going to cost me 300. 1, 2, 3. That's going to look like 30 bucks on all the hops. And there may be a faster way for me to demonstrate this. So 30 here, we're going to go to 90 here. I'm sorry, that's going to be 60 here, 30 and 60. All right, so there we go, 60 there, 30 everywhere else. We're at level 3. Let's do it. It's a 4, 3, 7. It's a 4 and a 3, 7. Now the roll tracker I can see is doing colors because it's keeping track of the points where I'm not. That's okay. 4, 3, 7. Right there. We'll lose everything except for the one bet on the 7. We're gonna lose all the bets. Are gonna come down. Get my chips organized here before I take them away. All right. On that 7, so again, we're at 30 bucks, right? So 30 times 15, 3 times 15 is 45. Add a 0, that's 450. There's 450 bucks coming back for that one bet. We're going to retreat a level here, but let's get our rack set first. There's our 1,000. There's 300 that we're still down. And all this can come back. We're going to go back to level 2. I'm going to drop 200 bucks out here from my rack. We're going to make everything look like 20 bucks across. Here we go. So we're going to go 20, 20. There's just no way to do this fast. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I could leave the bets out here, I suppose, and sort of up them and down them every time, but that would take away from the excitement of watching me do this. Here we go. There's 40 there. There's 20 there. Did I log the 437? I did. Let's go. Coming out. Come on. Ah, hard 6. Hard 6. We still haven't shown a profit yet, and here everything goes down in flames again. That's unfortunate. There's the 3 and a 3. That marked me as a 6 hard. It did. Okay, so 3 hard 6. Back up to level 3 we go. And again, we haven't actually got past level 30 or level 3 yet, which is good, I suppose. We haven't lost that often in a row, but we're also not profiting yet. Okay, there we are, level 3. 60 and 30, 30 here. Let's get it. Let's get a score. Let's get a few in a row here. There's a hard 8. Oh boy, that's a bummer. Hard 8. All right, so we're gonna actually, let me do this. Let me leave these out here to try and make this a little bit faster if I can. While we're climbing, I'll leave the bets out because it'll just be easier and quicker. Let's see, there's that. So we'll lose all of these, right? We're gonna have to go up by another 100, so we have to drop now $400 here to get to level 4. That's just gonna stack $10 on all the bets, essentially. So we're gonna have to go to $40 on all these. $40 there, and that's gonna go to 90. Or 80 rather. 75, 80. All right, level 4. Did I mark that in? Hard 8. 4, 4, hard 8. And there's a 9, 9, 9, need a 9. Okay, so we're gonna go level 5. There's our 5 losers in the middle there. So level 5 is gonna be 500 more coming from the rack here. So there's 2, there's $500 out of the rack. Again, we're gonna be bumping everything up another level. So $10 on top of each bet, which means these are gonna go from 40 to $50. All the hops will be $50 hops now. Yikes. Okay, and that's going to go from 80 to 100. All right, did I mark that in? 5, 4, 9. 5 and a 4, that's a 9. All right, here we go. Next one. Come on. Come on, you. Oh my God, it's a hard 8. Okay. Hard 8, the square pair. So again, we're gonna go to level 6. That's 6 losses in a row if you're keeping score at home. I think this is the part of the game where it's hard to recover from here unless you get all the ladders up. So there's 3, 4, 5, 600 coming out. Every bet goes up by $10. 20 for the horns. You're at 120 there on the horn versus 60 for everything else. So that's going to be $60 here. Let's go. Let's get something good. Let me log that 8. 4, 4, hard 8. Come on, give me a winner. 6, 2, easy 8. Okay, good. Whew. That's good. The easy 8 comes in and pays. All right. Let's take everything down except for the one winner that we got. Let's see how we do here. Let's see how this math works. There's the easy 8 winner for $60 on it. We'll take the rest of these bets away. And I'll reset them all here in a second. So let's give me a minute to clean up the rack a little bit. This is definitely tough on your dealer. This is a lot of damn work. All right, there we go. So the $60 hard 8. So 6 times 15 is, how much is 6 times 15? I don't even know what that is. Here's my, hang on a second. 15 times 6, I don't know why I can't do basic math. Or 15 times 60 is 900. So it's $900 for that win right there. So we're gonna pay that all in blacks. There's 4, there's 5. Let me get the rack set back, and then we'll make our next series of bets, okay? I need to see where we are. So we need 5 slots of 5 blacks. We have 3 slots of 5 blacks. So we're down $1,000 right now. But we're gonna back everything off to level 5, okay? We'll take 1 chip back so we know we're at level 5 now, which means the bets go to $50 a pop. We're gonna still drop $500. We'll actually need $450 to get everything else out here. So there's $450, and we'll just stack the rest of them up. 1, 2, 3. There's the E. And there's 100 on the craps numbers. Okay, so there we are. We're at level 5. Did I log the 8 or not? I didn't log the 8. 6, 2, 6, and a 2. I got to get quicker at doing the roll tracker. I'm just out of practice with it. Okay, here we go. Come on. 4, 2, easy 6. Attaboy. Attaboy. 4, 2, easy 6. Okay, so once again, everything goes bye-bye, except for the winner, okay? And again, 50 times 15 is 750 for this guy right here. So now we're gonna start, I think, maybe getting caught back up in our rack. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700, and $50 for that win. We're gonna drop down to level 4 now. Let's reset our rack. Again, we'll take all of our profits back to the rack. There's our 3 towards 1,000, right? We're still light. We're still light, but we're getting progress here. We're level 4 coming out now. So we'll do 300, 400. And again, the best way for me to see this is to take everything off and put everything back so I don't screw the payments up. So $400 coming out for level 4, which means $40 for every bet. 80 for the craps numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1. That's going to be an 80. There's $40 per. There's 40. This is a very tedious task. There's 40, and that's going to go, of course, to $80. All right, we're set again. Did I log the 6? I think I did log the 6. Let's see. I did log the 6. Here we go. There's a hard 10. So again, right, we've seen the hard 10 and the hard 8 pay. I think the hard 4 paid once too, right? So we had, I'll check the log here later on, but we had at least 2 hard 10s, at least 1 hard 4, at least 1 hard 8. So this is telling me that as we're getting paid in here, what we should be doing is grabbing these guys, right? We should be grabbing the hard ways because these are crushers, right? These losing level 4 really sucks, right? So we're gonna go down on all these bets. I'm gonna just, when I lose them, it's easier. I'm just gonna drop $500 out here. All right, we'll drop 500 from the rack. Increase all the bets by $10, which makes everything look like 50. So back up to level 5. I'll take all the reds away. And again, I'm just doing this for expediency's sake. At the actual casino, they would take your bets all down you need to replace everything by hand every time. Level 5, here we go. Let's get to a profit. There's a 5, 4, 9, so that's a loser. 5 and a 4. All right, we're going to drop $600 out there now because we're going to be at level 6. So I'll do it with blacks while I still can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $600. Everything goes out to 60. The nice thing about the levels is that you can actually do the math relatively easily out here with what the bet sizes are. Every level being $10, it just makes it easy to do the placements. And there's 120 for the craps numbers. All right, let's go. Did I put the 9 in? I did. All right, there is a 5, 2, 7. So again, we will lose all the other hops. Again, you're basically flipping a coin. You're essentially flipping a coin and you're hoping for, like we talked about all week, you're looking for variance. You're looking for the heads to come in a good series for you, right? And that's what we're a little bouncy around right now. We're chopping it up a little bit too much. All right. So again, $60 bet at 30 to 1 pays how much? 60 times 15 is, I'm going to guess, $900, which is great. So we'll take 900, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $900 to the rack, okay? Along with the original bet. I'm going to always take the original bet back with me just to keep myself straight. I don't want to get confused with what's in there. So here's $100 in greens, by the way, just to kind of keep ourselves right. Let's reset the rack. There's 500. There's 500. So again, we're still down by quite a ways. We're at level 5 now, though. And if we can get these to pay off in a row, we're going to be more than okay. They just got to pay off in a row for us. We got to get a series. We can't keep going back and forth. We're in that exact heads, tails, heads, tails, heads, tails. We got to get heads, 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 heads in a row to make this part work. All right. So level 5 we go. There's 500. And again, that's my easiest level because they're all just $50. So 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50 there, and 100 there. There we go. Let me log that 7 in so we have it on the tracker. 5 and a 2 should make 7. Here we go. Next roll is a shit. 5, 4, 9. Boy, we are just chop central. Chop central. So the 5, 4, 9, it's a loser across the board. It's going to put us back again from 5 to level 6. Again, we're going to have to throw out $600, and I think I've got just that in blacks left. Okay, there's $600. We cannot seem to get the subsequent payments. That's the one problem I'm having today is I can't get them to come back to back, which is making it really hard to make the ladder work. The ladder for me today is just not working out. So here we go. Oh no, the roll tracker went away. Somebody hit the button. Damn it. Ah. Crap, I'm not sure what happened to the roll tracker. Let me refresh it real quick. Yeah, somebody cleared it out. Unfortunately, the roll tracker is a public app, so if somebody goes here and presses the button, it all goes away, which is unfortunate. So, all right, well, we lost our roll tracker, which really kind of sucks, but we'll still keep playing. Here we go. We're at level 6. 1, 2, 3. Great. That's our first actual horn hit, right? So again, these are all going to go away. Everything goes bye-bye. Except for the horn numbers, okay? Now down here, and we're gonna go down a level. On here, you have 120, $120 times 7. 7 to 1, 840 that pays. Let's get it out there. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, 25, $840. plus what you got here. Let's take this back. Again, I'm going to pull all the bets we have on the table down every time. Okay, let's bring all that back to the rack, and we're going to go back to level 5. So I'm going to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, $500 out here, and put the rest back up. And again, I'm going to keep on coloring up where I can, because I want to keep a good eye on where we are here at all times. So there's, if I look at these here. All right, so this is just kind of chump change over here, but we've got, again, I need 2,500 in blacks. I've got 700 in blacks. So we're way, way, way down here. But we're going back out. Again, just got to get a couple in a row. We get a couple in a row, we're going to be just fine. All right, we're at level 5. There's 100. There's 50. These are the reds again. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, and 50 on the hops. All right. 1, 2, 3 was the last roll. Here we go again. Come on, 2 in a row. Let's get 2 in a row. 6, 2, easy 8. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So that's going to pay $50 on the 8 is going to pay $750. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $750. Everything else goes into the garbage can. Every time. All right, so there's $750. If I take these two, I can make that look like a black. Level 4, we're going to go down to, so we'll leave $400 out here and bring $400 back to the rack, and we've recovered a little bit of money. We're working our way back to health in here. Okay, we got to get these to pay off now in a row. So we're at $400. That's $40 per spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. And now we're going to go to 40. So it's going to be 3 caps, 3 reses the cap on every one of them. Let's get this. Let's get all the way back down here. We can get back to base. I think we're going to be in profit. If we can get back to base. The problem is getting back to that damn base. It's not as easy as one might think. Okay, 80 over there and 40 over there. All right, here we go. Let's get it. 3 in a row. Come on. To me. Boom, aces. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, everything goes away. You better tip the shit out of your dealers doing this one. I'll tell you what. This is a lot of dealer work for sure. All right. There's the aces getting paid. All right, so 80, right? This is an easy one, right? That pays 7 to 1, so 80 times 7. It's going to be 560. All right, so we're going to work our way back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 50, 60 for that. Okay, level 3. Now we're down to level 3, which is great. We're going to leave $300 out here. I'm going to put the rest of this in my rack. I'm going to, again, color up as I go to keep the rack looking pretty. And I actually, in my rack, I have another $100. I've got 25 in red, and I got 75 in green, so I can get another 100 back in there. And you'll see that we're now at 3 slots of black. We're at level 3 now. We should be able to recover and get back to square here in a second, and then hopefully start showing some profit. There's $300. That goes $30 per spot. And 2 on the C&E. All right, laddering down as we go. Level 3. Come on, give me one more. Give me one more. You can do this. Damn it. 3, 1, 4. Didn't quite get the 3 in a row there, but we worked our way down a little bit. All right, so that's all going to go bye-bye. We need $400 to go up to the next level. I'll mark it up. There's our next level. What that means on the bets, they would have all come down. We're going to get $10 added to each one to bring us to 40. That should be actually 120. I'm sorry, 80 bucks rather, not 120, 80 bucks. All right, there we go. We're all set. Everything's at the right level. Let's do it. Come on. 617. Awesome. All right, let's lose them. Let's lose our money. All right, so one of those sevens is the one that pays. And once again, it's at the $60 or $40 level, okay? So again, 40 times 15, so 40 times 15 is 600 bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 bucks. We'll take this back to our rack. We're gonna be at level 3 now. So we'll leave 3 out there. We'll put 3 back in the rack. Every bet looks like 30 bucks now. Okay, there's 60 on the any craps, 30 everywhere else. All right, let's do it. There's a hard 10, or an easy 10 rather, 6-4 easy 10. So bummer of bummers, we go down again. So I'll leave the bets out here. We're gonna go to 400 bucks, next level. Level 4. We're gonna add just $10 to every bet. Make them look like 40 all the way across. There's 40 there, and this one here looks like 80 on the craps. All right, let's go. 325. All right, so we're just gonna tread water. It looks like 325. It all comes down out for 500 bucks. So which means we're gonna go to level 5. So these all look like 50 bucks now. I'll take the reds away. Mark our level 5 and go up the level. Up the ladder we go. I don't know, Waylon. I feel like I'm treading a lot of water here, and I'm not seeing the end in sight of this thing. I may simulate, because we're getting on time here, I may simulate as an easy 6 what this is going to look like at the end. If we're getting kind of low on time here, so let's go. It's going to be 50 bucks at $15 at 750 again coming back. So there's 750. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700, and 50 bucks. Everything else is a loser. There's the greens can become a black. So we were at level 5. We're going down to level 1, 2, 3, 4. And this can all come back to the rack. Level 4 we go. All right. What I'm going to do here is this. We're going to go ahead and simulate the wins. I want you to see, because it's getting on 9 o'clock. Let's assume that we're not treading water and that we're going to get this thing to pay. So I'm going to set the bets up and pay them out. Let's get our rack right after we get back down to level 0. Okay, so I have 400 bucks out here. The way this is going to look is this. We're going to go with greens. Okay, we're at 40 everywhere. There's 40s, 40, 40, 40, and that last one's gonna be 80 bucks. All right, so let's say that we're at level 4, okay? Let's assume that we win at level 4. It doesn't matter which one wins. Let's just say we'll make the easy 6 win. Let's say the easy 6 wins again, okay? And everything goes away, okay? Of course, all the other ones lose. And I want you to see what happens to your rack here after all this work. Let's see what happens. How much money can we make on it? Let's put the reds back. Let's put the greens back. Okay, so at this level, at 40, okay, so 40 times 15, that pays 600, right? Over here, so there's gonna be 600 bucks coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 bucks. We go down to level 3. We're gonna put 300 bucks out there. Leave 300 out there rather. build the rack back up, and in we go to here. $300 looks like $30 slots. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, and we'll just cap them all with the reds. All right, let's assume we win again here at this level, okay? So here, 30 times 15, that pays 450. Once again, we'll say the easy six, let's say the easy six wins again. We are on a little streak here like we were yesterday. And all this mess can go away. All right, so that's gonna win, what did I say, 450? So $450. In my rack, I've got 2 more greens that I can add to that and make it look like 500, okay? We'll bring this back to the rack as well. To level 2 we go. I'll leave $200 out here for level 2. I'm gonna put $300 in my rack. And at level 2, we're at $20 on every spot. 20, 20, 20. It's $20 is a pain in the butt. 20, 20, good Lord. 20 in the 11, and 40 on the craps numbers. Okay, let's say that an easy 8 pays this time. So again, everything else goes away except for the 8. Okay, and in this case, you'd have $20 paying 30 to 1. Okay, so 20 times 15, or is 15 rather, is $300. So here comes $300 to the rack, $300. We're gonna stay out here now at level 1. We'll put this back in. We'll drop that back in. Level 1 we go, which is $10 on every spot. Okay. Let's say at level 1 we win. Let's just say the 7 rolls. Okay. Those will all go bye-bye. This one's easy. 10 times 15 pays $150. We'll bring everything back to the rack. We'll put the $100 in front. I'm going to take all this here. We hit a second time at level 0. Let's make this look like a black chip if we can. There's a black chip. And you end up being 1, 2, 3. I'm actually 600 and, yeesh, I'm $565 down. Even after climbing the ladder, going all the way back down the ladder again. I don't think adding the 6 and the 8 makes a whole lot of sense unless you're getting the hard ways. I don't know. I actually worked this thing back. Let me go back to my screen here. I actually worked this thing backwards from level 6 all the way back to level 0, laddered all the way back down, and we still lost money with it. So I think that's too much money on the felt, Waylon. So in theory, it kind of works. You look at the screen, and yeah, okay, that works if you can get a bunch of wins there, but the losses stack up, too much with the 6 and the 8 added in. I think that's too much. I think your initial play, where it's just the horn and the 7s, can almost do it a little bit better. I think the 6s and the 8s just make it a little too ugly. So there it is. I'm not sure if the math on this thing actually works that way. You can do some more work with it yourself, but just in rolling it out here, you get too high, and at some point you're so upside down that you can't win enough times unless you're winning 3 or 4 times in a row to make it work. I think the hard ways are required, and I don't know how else you can make that thing make sense. So there it is. Yeah, I think the hard ways have to be in. So Midmo, thank you for that. That's a lot of work to do it that way. It really is a lot of work to deal that out. The laddering up and laddering down, I think it's too many bets. I just think that one. I think hopping is tough. Hopping, you got to find that right ratio. I think the 6 and the 8 make it too many bets. So there it is, guys. That's Friday. That's Friday Follies. It was fun. I'm not sure I'd play that way unless we figured out the right ratio of things to do there. So I don't know. I feel like hopping the insides versus adding the horns might make it a little bit better, right? You got to weigh it out. So, all right, there it is, folks. Again, in your hearts and prayers, dialing from Skill and Luck. He's getting his procedure done, I think, right now. Congratulations out there to Ken. And if you want me to, I will send your well wishes out to our friend Greg at 555. He's doing great, by the way. Yeah, that's it. That's a good week. We all had a really good week here. It was a lot of fun. I love talking about variance. Today we did not have a good variance. Yes, Dr. Russ, I still want to be a dealer. Of course I do. Of course I do. I think dealing is super fun. I've got to get better at it, right? My old hands got to get better at doing that. So I think it's fun. You know what the thing is? I like bullshitting, right? I think being a dealer and playing with players would be as fun as me playing at the table. You know what I mean? It's not about the money anymore. It's about just having fun, man. So that's just cool. All right, so Waylon is saying, John, with the ladder, you have to show a profit on ladder down. The problem is that we didn't show a profit today. Laddering down, we still stayed upside down. I think it's because of too much money out there. I honestly think my levels are wrong the way I did it today. So I think that coming down that ladder with $100 every time and only really netting 60, you need too many wins to make it right. I think maybe the 6 and the 8 shouldn't have been added, or maybe we take the horns out. I don't know. I think it was too much money. Putting 100 to win 60 and laddering down, you can't make it up fast enough. So I think we have to play with the numbers, with the amounts and which numbers we're covering. But I think it was fun. It was a good trial to go through it like that. So I think that was I'm glad you made me do it. It was fun. So anyway, that's it, guys. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll not be doing a head match or a head-to-head match tonight. Again, just let Dylan have the night, and we'll come back at it again next week. So with that said, y'all, have a good Friday. I'll be back out later on. I'm going to do some more practicing. I want to get the roll tracker working. I'm not sure what happened with the roll tracker, but somehow the roll tracker got deleted. So in midstream, sorry about that. Anyway, have a great day. Love y'all. God bless. See you over the weekend at some point. John out. Bye.